welcome back once again to Tekkit Lite Crash Course. It's the third episode I'm doing in a row, so of course I'm still digging out that factory. As soon as this is done though, I'll be sure to record the assembly part of the whole thing. Anyway, I was hopping around with my CF sprayer and CF backpack when suddenly I realized if I need to get up high, how am I going to get up there with the CF sprayer and the CF backpack if the CF backpack doesn't allow me to fly? I won't be wearing my jetpack, obviously. So it'll make it extraordinarily... Why are you not working? So it'll make it extraordinarily difficult to do anything. I mean, obviously some places I can just jump up and fill it in and not have to listen to stupid spiders anymore. But sometimes I'm just going to have to fly up. When I remembered... Sometimes I'm just going to have to fly upwards. When I remembered there's a way I can take the responsibility for flight off of my back. See what I did there? And it's basically a newer mod that was added with Tekkit Lite. It's called Modular Power Suits. And with Modular Power Suits, basically it has its very own table for tinkering these pieces of armor. Now this is a very expensive mod. You make some very expensive armor with this, which require very expensive upgrades. But once the stuff's made, and you have your power suit the way you like it, I mean, the thing doesn't break, just like the nano suit. It charges like the nano suit, and it gives you all kinds of crazy abilities. There's even a power tool associated with it. The power tool basically allows you to, mine, chop, do anything you'd be able to do with the tools that already exist, but all in one. And this will in fact charge on my charging bench Mark II here. So yeah, I can just go ahead and make a set, show you, well, at least the basics of how this stuff works. Let's see. Now to make the armor, it's actually not that expensive just to make the armor, but it's useless on its own. So like for the power armor head, you just need refined iron and circuits to make the armor itself. So I'm actually going to order some of that stuff up. I'm going to head back up to my project table, do that stuff. I'm actually going to take the sprayer here off of me so that I don't accidentally... I cannot talk. Why can I suddenly... I'm out of coffee. That's why. Take that stuff off so I'm not accidentally spraying construction foam everywhere. Run into here. I'm going to order up some refined iron because it'll take some time to get here because it has to smelt. How much do I need in total? Let's see. 3, 9, math. 16. I need 16 total refined iron. So they can't do anything right. And I also need circuits. How many circuits do I need? 2, 4, 6. Don't want to make tool yet. I think it's just 8. 8 circuits. This will take even longer. Alright, so we're going to wait for that stuff to come up in the order. And once we have everything, we'll go ahead and make ourselves some armor. In the meantime, we can make the tinker table. Tinker table is a lot simpler, though we still need to wait on refined iron and electronic circuits. So, I'm going to go and order up a machine block. Do I have one spare? I do not. So once that stuff comes in, I will need an emerald. Once that stuff comes in, we'll go ahead and get making. Alright, we got our parts in for our tinker table. Go and throw this together real quick. I'll throw it together, throw it up in the workshop again. I should really fill in that gap. Now you see it has a really cool futuristic look to it. It's got the little holograms floating over everything. And on its own, it does absolutely nothing. You absolutely need the power suit items in your inventory in order to actually use this thing. So, we'll wait for that. Alright, instead of waiting forever for everything to come through, we're just going to go ahead and make ourselves a pair of boots. That's the primary reason I'm actually doing this, is for the boots. Because the boots are what allow you to create, well, jet boots. So I don't have to wear my jetpack all the time. So we need the power armor feet. So we just go over to the tinker table. Since it's in our inventory, we don't have to wear it. Or we can wear it if we'd like. We have power armor feet. It'll show you the upgrades that are available. Now each of these upgrades does require certain components. Like you can add energy shields for armor, or just diamond plating. You can add different levels of batteries. Most of these upgrades will require power. Flying requires power. If you take damage with the shields on, energy shields, it'll take power away. So that's what the batteries are for. If you can afford it, skip straight to the elite battery. All these will have the highest maximum weight, but this elite battery will have the highest capacity. You want this one, obviously. This is enough to power the entire suit for a while. All those parts of the suit also share power. You don't have to charge them individually like you do with the nano or quantum armor, which is really quite cool. We're going to be looking at the jet boots, so we're going to need some ion thrusters and some shock absorbers. So for that we need servo motors and wool. Also, eventually I want to use some of this cosmetic stuff. Custom color module, you can actually colorize your armor any way you want. I think it just requires like red, blue, and green dye and a couple other components. And so you can make your armor deep red, all black. You can color stuff like Samus Aran, like I've actually seen, which is kind of cool. Citizen Joe, it's basically an alternative texture which you can apply to the armor. I'm not going to be worrying about that because I actually want to make the texture disappear. That's what this is for. The transparent armor does require a hologram emitter, and basically this will allow you to walk around armored but without it showing, because I mean I like the custom skins players make. I don't like how the armor always covers it up. I could make myself a texture pack which removes that armor or minimizes that armor, which I have done before. It's a bit of work though, and with the new texture updates I had to do it to individual files. Wouldn't be that much of an issue for me to do, but I don't have the time for that. I got a new job. Takes up more of my time than my previous one. So, I'm going to be making the transparent armor with the hologram emitter. But for now, we're going to focus on jet boots. Jet boots require ion thrusters. Oh, we're also going to need the battery, which requires the HV capacitor. Start with the battery, tell you what. So, how do I make an HV capacitor? For the HV capacitor, I need wiring and an energy cell frame full. What? Okay, for that I need the liquid transposer. I do not have that yet, and I didn't want to get into that just yet. How about the MV capacitor? Can I just make that for now? Power the darn thing. Energy conduit, empty. So I can make an empty energy conduit. I do need electrum though, which means I need pulverizers. I don't have pulverizers yet. How do I make the low capacity battery? Alright. Basic battery. I need the LV capacitor. What do I need for the LV capacitor? Let's see. I'll be showing you all of that stuff that I'm skipping over right now. So is it paper? Okay. Silver, gold, paper, wiring. And for wiring, I need gold cable and redstone, or copper, silver, and copper. I have plenty of copper and silver, so I'm just going to make a bunch of wiring. A lot of the components do require it. Do I have any paper in the system here? Yes. I need one paper. I think I need a total of 4 silver. I need 6 copper. I only need 1 gold for basic battery. So bring that up. That, and that, and that. So first we need to make that wiring. Now none of this stuff I've done before. You're learning along with me right now, which, as we all know, is fun and interesting. So silver in the middle, copper around the outside. We get our wiring. This should be enough wiring for a little while at least. Silver, paper, gold. Wiring underneath? Yes, there's our LV capacitor. So the LV capacitor, we can just go ahead and install that. And that'll bring us this little tinker section here. Now, as you increase the capacity of the battery, it also increases the weight. Now, the weight affects how quickly you move, how far you can jump, that sort of thing. If it goes beyond, I think, 15 kilograms, you won't be able to run as fast. It'll slow you down quite a bit, actually, among other unfortunate things. So we're going to boost this up as much as we can. 100 kilojoules is not a whole lot of power. I will be working on that HV battery later on, that Elite battery and stuff. As you can see, there's also a salvage option here. If you wanted to remove an upgrade, you can just go ahead and hit salvage here. And there's a chance it'll give you the component. It's a chance it'll break the component. But we're just going to leave that on for now. Then we also need our jet boots and maybe shock absorbers as well. For jet boots, I need ion thrusters. How does make ion thrusters? Now, see, this is a perfect opportunity to make an automatic crafting chain, like I have with a bunch of other things. Let's see. Oh, I gotta actually look that up. Ion thrusters. Here we go. So I need force field emitters, advanced machine blocks, machine circuit. Oh, geez. Invar. Invar is a red power thing that's made with pulverized metals. I don't have pulverizers yet. As I need solenoids. Advanced circuits I can make. What's an advanced machine block? Carbon plates, advanced alloy, and a machine block. This is going to be a pain. Do I have any advanced alloy in here? Do I have any advanced alloy in the system? Yes, okay, so that's taken care of. How about carbon plates? Nope. I need coal dust. Alright, I run down here to my compressor, compress up some carbon plates. I'm going to request up a machine block while I'm at it. That'll take some time. And eventually, this will be a thing. Alright, so we've got components for stuff we want to make. Well, have to make, I should say. So, glowstone, lapis, circuit, redstone. That makes our advanced circuit, which you're going to be needing. I think I might need to make 2 of these, actually. Not really sure. Machine block, you go there, you go there. Advanced machine block. Okay, how's this made again? Machine block is that. I need more glowstone, need solenoids, and need force field emitters. Okay, this is a pain. So we're gonna grab a bit more glowstone, and I do need a second one of those actually. So. Okay, how do I make those solenoids? Solenoid. More machine blocks. Or you can just use some iron and some wire. I'm going to use the machine block recipe, so I'm not burning up all my... That's a single solenoid, though. Ah, jeez. Oh, I'm going to need make more wiring. Yeah, this is really expensive. So I'm going to cut this or fast forward it or something. There's one solenoid. It's 2 solenoid. Are you serious? Ender pearls? Another advanced circuit? Okay. I'm going to be at this for a while, so expect more fast forwarding. Alright, so all of that for a single ion thruster. As you can see, I need 2 of those with the jet boots. So I'm going to cut out here for a little bit, and I'm going to make a second ion thruster. Ugh, this is exhausting. Alright, I'll probably actually set up a automatic crafting system for all that. I'll probably do a little bit of mining too, because I'm running a bit low on iron. So, actually no, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I can do magic. Alright, be back. Alright, so after building on even more automatic crafting, I'm nearly ready to set up the final step of automatically producing these blasted ion thrusters. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I am exhausted. I'm not really sure why. I've just been sitting here doing this. For some reason, this is very tiring work. Maybe the thought that's involved. But once all this thought is complete, I'll never have to think about it again until I have to make another different component, or until I have to move all this stuff. But this will do for now. So, put that there, put that there. So, to make my ion thrusters, let's see. 2 solenoids, 2 force field emitters, machine block circuit, and glowstone dust. So, gonna order up some glowstone. I'm ordering up. No, I probably actually don't need to order up 2 of those. Solenoids, I need 2 of those. I already have a force field emitter in my inventory from setting that part up. Need 1 more. I need 9 more iron ingots. Crud. Gold. Now, earlier when I said using magic, this is what I meant. Using the minium stone, you can break down diamonds and gold into iron, which is what I did earlier. I actually made 2 stacks of iron from 4 diamonds. Now I have 1 diamond left from all these stupid diamond gears. This stuff is crazy expensive. Not recommended unless you have like quarries set up and this kind of warehouse system arranged. And these automatic crafting pipes and tables are a boon to all of this. Machine blocks can go into the crafting system. What was it doing? Oh yeah, minium stone. Minium stone, toss your gold in there, becomes iron. Then you toss your minium stone on the ground. Alright, toss the iron ingots into the system. What was I even requesting? I don't even remember at this point. I am exhausted. Alright, so the output of this thing is ultimately going to be an ion thruster. 2 of these force field emitters are going in. Two solenoids are going in. 1 glowstone dust is going in. Solenoids. I do need advanced machine block. Alright, 1 advanced machine block is going in. I need an advanced circuit. That's the trouble when you're this far down the line in advanced manufacturing, you have to wait for stuff. Because right now my rubber is coming out of an electric furnace. I mean, I can power these things up. I can actually make the voltage upgrades and run medium voltage into them, which will allow them to run faster with more overclocker upgrades. That'll all come later, once this stuff is moved in. For now, we play the waiting game. There's an advanced circuit going in. I think that's all the ingredients that are going into this darn thing. One force field emitter. Whew. And we have our ion thruster. That is a pain in the neck, ladies and gentlemen. But now we can just do this! I need 4 more ender pearls and 45 more iron. So I'm going to break down a little bit more gold. I don't know if you can put minium stones into the automated crafting system just yet. It'd be awesome if you can. Let me know in the comments if you happen to know if you can do that. I need iron. Oh, I actually need lots of iron, so more gold. Because if I can do that, then, I mean, I can just set it up to break this stuff down when I run out. Which would be cool. Yay, minium stones. Alright. What's it on? Oh. Stuff. Minium stone. Iron. That should be enough for a little while. Dump this stuff back into the system again. Give it a few seconds so the iron can get into the barrel. Try this again. Ion thruster. Oh, wait, crud. I need some of this stuff for this. I didn't actually need 7 of those, but I don't care at this point. Ion thruster. Ender pearls haven't gotten to the barrel yet. Okay, give it a minute. Yes! 1 ion thruster requested. So now it's going to go through its entire rigmarole, which I had to go through before. It'll handle all this automatically. And you see stuff going into the default chest because there's no space for it, because it needs a lot to go all at once. Because of those stupid solenoids, which require a ton of iron. So yeah, I think after this, I'm going to do a bit of mining, a bit of macerating, a bit of smelting, get all this stuff into the system, stock up, basically, so I can work on some other upgrades. While this is doing its thing, if there's anything I glossed over, anything you want to see more detail on, or just, I mean, anything you want me to try out that's not related to any of this stuff, let me know. I mean, I'm open to comments, I'm open to suggestions, I'm open to feedback, criticism, what have you. If you've got words, give me words. What I'm trying to say here. Yeah, look, just look at all this automatic stuff. This is still taking a while, but it's so much better than running around and doing it myself. Thank you, logistics. Thank you, autocrafting tables. I think they're from Red Power. Oh, Tekkit Lite, you are amazing. I think next thing I'll set up for overclocker upgrades. Or if this blasted factory I keep talking about is finally built, I'll work on moving all my stuff in, and then I'll work on an automatic pulverizing line. I need to get more lava into that. Excuse me a moment. Alright, how we doing? We've got solenoids are coming. We got autocrafting tables and autocrafting. That's one of the biggest hitches, is this refined iron. It takes a while to smelt iron into that. I wonder if... do I have any spare upgrades laying around? Take some of these out of the extractor. Extracting does take a while, but I'm not doing a whole lot of it at the moment. So for the sake of speeding this up, I'm going to toss those in there. There's another solenoid. Someday I do hope to have like an entire line of machines just overclocked like crazy. 16 is the maximum number you can put in any machine. It'll cut down production time drastically. That's another solenoid. Excellent, excellent. And in order to do that, you do have to upgrade how much power they can store and how much power goes into them. Those are made with other upgrades, which I will discuss when the time comes. That's another solenoid. 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 There we go. Solenoid. Avoid the solenoid. Don't know how many of you out there will actually remember that. Gotta avoid the noid when you order your Domino's pizza. How we doing? Nearly there. Just need solenoids for these two, and I will have my ion thruster. Plus, all these base materials are used in other components for the armors. So I can just basically expand on this assembly line and get those parts as I need them. Come on, one more. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Come to me. Yes! Ion thrusters. Alright, let's actually go make a thing. Ugh, man. It took me an hour to set that stuff up. You don't see any of it because it gets cut out. But that took forever. Ever. Alright. Jet boots. Install. Want all the thrust. All the thrust. It'll use 75 joules per tick, but it'll give me enough thrust to get off of the ground, do a bit of flying around, get to the top of my scaffold when it's built, fill it full of construction foam. What does this stuff require? That just needs force field emitter, so I'll be putting some of that on. Elite battery. Yeah, I gotta build a pulverizer and stuff for that. And then for the transparent armor, you get a hologram emitter. I don't know how that's made. Let's look that up real quick. Hologram emitter. Let's see what we got here. So just need a bunch of dye, wiring, and glass. Wow, that is simple. Maybe I'll make that next time, but for now, I'm going to do a little bit of flying. Wear my jet boots. I'm not going to charge them much. I'm going to take off my jetpack for demonstration purposes. See how robotic they look. When you have the full kit, it does look quite robotic in nature. So, I'm going to do a little bit of flying. So just like the jetpack, you basically just hold down spacebar and it doesn't take you very far. Ooh, forgot about that fall damage. Yeah, I gotta get those shock absorbers in there eventually. But yeah, basically it's much farther jumping, much farther hopping on its own, or if you stand perfectly still, fly right up. Cool stuff. Now, I don't know if there's actually a height limit to this. I know it slows down once you get off the ground. And I ran out of power. And nearly died. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to charge this stuff up. We're going to use them to do a little bit of flying. There's also some shock absorbers. But for now, just kind of hoping to do a little bit more. But for now, that's an episode. I'll be probably making more of this armor. Once I start making pulverizers and things, we'll get that stuff going. Get that charged up. You can see it charging right on up. Yeah. That's an episode. I'm exhausted. Though I have decided that every third episode I'm going to start opening up the checklist again, checking things off. So I'm going to do that. Give me a moment. Alright, so what have we done? We haven't done the higher level stuff. Energy storage upgrade. This is one of the upgrades I mentioned. Same with transformer upgrade. Did we do miner? I don't think we did miner. Did we do miner? I don't remember. Who cares? Geonuclear. I haven't done any of that stuff at all. It's kind of sad. Mass fab, magnetizer. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I got to do in there. So as you can see, we're pretty far along, but there's still a long way to go. I have done single-use batteries. Mark that off. Did the CF pack. Have done both jetpack and the electric jetpack, so we'll mark that off. Did the composite, which was just the vest. Haven't done quantum yet. Quantum is the highest level of IC2 armor. Doesn't give you any special abilities aside from being invincible, and you do need a higher power bench to charge it. Haven't done any agriculture yet. That'll be fun. UU, no. Went over that. Haven't done iron scaffolds yet, so we'll leave that. Iron scaffolds are a lot more flexible than wood scaffolds. Haven't done trampolines yet either, which will be fun and interesting. Haven't done reinforced door. Haven't done a lot with the reinforced stuff yet. I don't know what to do with that just yet. I'll think of something. Briefly went over biocells, biofuel cells, coal fuel shells, and fuel cans. Haven't actually filled a fuel can yet. We'll hold off on that. Marking that off. Tools. Did the sprayer. Haven't done cutter. I think cutter actually just removes insulation from cables. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but you can do that. Painter I might do next time. Show you some of the fun things you can do with paint. See, I haven't done any of that stuff. Haven't done all the gates yet. Haven't done sonic screwdriver. Did pneumatic tubes. Haven't done support frames or frame motors. Haven't lit the village up yet. Like I said, that's just a project. That's not an actual, thing in the mod, but something you can do with the mod. Buildcraft. Haven't done the obsidian pipe. Still don't know what an advanced insertion pipe is. Don't remember what I deleted there. Do the quarry. Quarry is far from done, though. We tried to do the builder. We're going to cross this off. Let's see. Crosshatch. Since we can't actually do it yet. Same with a template drawing table. Mark that off. Let's see. Incinerator haven't done yet. Automatic crafting table we have done. Haven't touched fuel. Temples and blueprints, again, we can't do at the moment. Oh, not underlined. Score. Let's see. Still got to cross that stuff off. Sorry about that. Let's see. Machines. Infectorization. Haven't done any of this stuff, really. Computer crafts haven't touched. Modular power suits. I briefly touched on some of this stuff. I mean, upgrades. Everything works like the upgrade I just did. Haven't made this stuff. Have made the Tinker table. We'll probably cover the rest of the stuff pretty soon once I get the rest of the armor made. Talk about some more of the upgrades that are available for it. Haven't done this stuff. The pulverizer is what I need to make the more advanced batteries that I mentioned. All this stuff is actually powered by Buildcraft power. So we'll be playing more with that. Probably once the factory's built, if not a little bit sooner, just to get it the heck out of the way. I haven't touched Energistics, except for the quartz stuff. Haven't touched Mistcraft. I did actually use a linking book to get out of dimension doors. I didn't put it on film, though, because the way I recorded it just didn't translate well. Basically, the linking book, you take a book, you put it in your crafting area. It comes out green. Then when you right-click with the linking book, it throws the book itself on the ground and gives you the option to get the heck out of Dodge. As I said, it's part of Mistcraft. but it can be used to get out of dimension doors as well, or any other alternate dimension that might be produced. Haven't tried it in Nether, though. That'd be interesting to test. Or the End, for that matter. Still made a trading dummy. Haven't touched Steve's carts. Haven't touched wireless redstone. Haven't touched any of this stuff. Did I do dimensional anchors? I don't remember. Play with it later. Okay, so that is stuff that we have now done. So we have our cool, awesome boots of flying. I'm going to get some shock absorbers in there. But for now, that is an episode. At last. Wow, that's a lot of recording time. So, I'm going to call it a night. Ooh, I'm going to have to get used to these boots. Take a look at our super amazing factory in progress. Nice little mountain of water. Water flows really weird in this game. But that's not the subject of this episode. It is the end. Talk to you later. Good night.